So since David's interview, Mullen stock has fallen 20%. In today's video, I'm going to show you the charts and I'm going to show you an indicator I've never shown you before, but it is an indicator that actually works with a lot of different stocks. Okay, don't forget to drop a like. We'd always appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Let me know if you're holding Mullen, if you sold, or if you're buying at 24.72. Right now, we're down over 10% on the day. We were down over 10% yesterday, and it's just been a building that is on fire and that won't ever stop. Guys, this is not financial advice to tell you to buy, hold, or sell any stocks, especially Mullen stock. This is just me giving you an update on where we're at. And one of the most important things when it comes down to volume, okay? Right now, we're crashing down. We're pretty close to the all-time low, just right above 22 cents, which is very concerning. This video is not gonna be long. Let me get right into it. Before I explain this to you, I'm also gonna show you right after this, the insiders that own Mullen stock and how much it costs, like how much it's valued at right now. So all the insiders, how much of their Mullen shares are valued at the price today of 24 cents. I do not want to cause fear. I do not want to cause panic. I have been investing in this stock for a very long time, but I will be upfront and honest with you on what I think is happening and what I think is happening next. I've been very honest. I've said I think a third reverse stock split will happen. That does not mean that we can't see some upside before the vote, before the meeting on December 15th. I think there could still be a ton of upside for Mullen stock before the meeting on December 15th. Let me get that very clear in case none of you understand me because of your comments and what you leave on my channel every single day. Twitter is absolutely crazy. People are just, they've gone mad. They've gone mad. You'll probably see in a second when I show you what the insiders have bought. But let's talk about this volume. So you can see these are big volume blocks, okay? One of the things that I wanted to bring up was when we break 34, and I've been saying that we need a strong break above 34. See this big volume block right here. So this is a ton of volume in this area. This is why a lot of selling has been happening. When we break 34 though, you see these two small blocks right here, very low volume in this area. So I could see a fast movement up to about 44 cents. Talked about 43, 44 cents before, and this is starting to make a lot of sense also now looking at the volume, but we need to move up. And how do we move up? Well, Mullen needs to drop news. I made a video this morning about the new building that they are leasing now. That's gonna cost quite a bit of money, but again, if that's for future projects, if that's to bring in more revenue, then it makes a lot of sense. But they need to drop news about the production collective revenue today. That is gonna be a big indicator that the stock wants to move higher, that people are gonna buy into Mullen and start believing that Mullen can actually be a top EV company like we all think it can be with all the partnerships, RRDS, which can be absolutely huge. They've gotten deals with British Airways. A lot of great things have happened from Mullen Automotive. David is not a good person. I think I've seen too much stuff online of him beating around the bush, accepting shares when he said, like kind of changing his words around, making it kind of tricky, like, oh, I didn't accept shares during the time of the filing, but now he accepted the shares. So again, I don't like David, I don't like the CEO, I like Mullen's product. It's just unfortunate with how this company is structured and the board and everything. Speaking of the board, let's get into how many shares does the board own. So I said on Twitter, David probably told the board to wait to buy shares of the company until after the third reverse stock split. You can see below me, 34 comments. Some people are not happy, some people understand. You don't want to go to my Twitter. You don't want to follow me, which is at Business Dad with 3 S's, not 4 S's, 3 S's, and you don't want to read these comments. That would make the most sense, and the only reason David has so many is because he was awarded them for his performance. He's put in $100,000 of his own money, okay? So that's David sitting right there with 11 million shares and putting in about 100 grand to buy those shares. But those were awarded for what he's done. But look at these numbers right here. Look at the board, okay? Look at these numbers. Most of you watching this video have more shares than all the board members combined outside of David. This is valued at about $1,600 right now. So my question is, why is the board not buying? Why are they not buying for months? Okay, I think the last person that bought was like Ignacio. That's like the only good person that was actually buying this stock. But then he stopped buying. Why? because they turned on the dilution machine. The shorting got out of control, and they are waiting till the third reverse stock split is done. I think that will be the final third reverse stock split. I've also said this in previous videos, but this is how it is. And I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. If you find value in any of this and me giving you my opinion, drop a like on the video. Appreciate it. So guys, that's what we need to look for. Watch the volume, watch the indicators. Mullen is kind of moving up a little bit, almost at 25 cents. Don't forget to drop a like. We'll see you on the next one.